Hi Aries and welcome to Faylight Tarot. This video is for your general reading for the next 4 weeks, that time period being from late October to mid-November. So as per usual, I have cleansed and pre-shuffled my cards so that I can take my time over that and I don't have to waste any of yours. Now, as any tarot reader will tell you, there are a lot of you out there, so please take what resonates with you and leave behind what doesn't. And if it doesn't resonate with you at all, then that's okay. It's just not the reading for you. You can try again next time. But should you like what you see and hear today, then please do, by all means, hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons, and you'll be alerted to your next reading, which will be for career and finances. Okay, let's have a little look and see what's happening here for you. Okay, we've got quite a fair amount of major arcana here actually, mostly in what's happening with you now, the near future, your external influences and the potential outcomes. So that's quite exciting for you actually. As far as the minor arcana is concerned, we've got pentacles and wands. So it could be that something is happening with you right now for your career, your job, or even just your finances, but it seems to be focusing more on a job or something creative that you're involved in. So without further ado, let's carry on. So your current energies is the Fool card. That's quite interesting. So we have new opportunities, excitements, a journey, possible travel, optimism. Tell me about the Fool, please, for Aries. What do we have for Aries for the Fool? What messages and energies would you like to share with me? Thank you. Thank you very much. What's going on with Aries? Thank you. Interesting. Right, so let's put these in order. We have the Six of Wands, we have the Queen of Swords, we have the Devil card, and we've also got the King of Wands here. They came out in that order actually, and like the reverse order that I said, and it's just I'm reading it that way. So yes, I do feel that what you're doing right now is you're going on this new journey towards something that is actually it's exciting to you, it's passionate. I'm feeling that it's also giving you quite a confidence boost. And you're in a position of power with it. So it could be that you are, since we're talking about wands mostly here in this spread, are you the lead of something, or are you the CEO of something, or are you just in a management position? Now, I feel that there's something happening here as well with the Devil card showing up the way it is next to the Queen of Swords too. So I'm sensing that there's perhaps some sort of, also with the King of Wands in conjunction there, are you feeling quite, what's the word? I'm trying to be diplomatic, but also truthful. Are you kind of like thinking that you're the shit? You know, do you have the feeling of, well, nobody can do this job better than me? There's nobody who can do this better than me. Because I mean, the thing is, though, is that like with the Queen of Swords here, I know that you know it's true, right? I know that you know that you're very good at what you do. In communicating your ego, I would just give you a little bit of a warning about that. But the thing is, though, Aries, is that you are successful in what you do, and that's one of the things about it, isn't it? Like you know that. Let's have a little look at the bottom of the deck here. You have the Moon card, the Nine of Wands, the Sun card, and the Six of Swords here. Yeah, be wary, I think, about how you're displaying your ego, because it seems to be coming actually from a place of insecurity. And this is the thing, right? Is that I feel that this is a way that you feel that you kind of have to be to keep yourself safe, to keep yourself secured. Um, you know, you're building yourself a bit of a cage with that there. What's really interesting though is that if you just looked at it a little bit more objectively and thought, well, do I need to display this ego? Because I am good at what I do, says the Sun card. I am creative and I am very clever, and I do have the innovative thinking about making things really good. So where does this come from then? This comes from how many insecurities are you carrying from your past? Because if you just put an end to that, excuse me, that was the Ten of Swords flying out there. If you just put an end to that, to release the anxiety that you have, you're going to realize so much more comforts within your life. And not only that, but it's going to put you on a better path. Sorry to be that blunt about it, but there we go. Your potential and your challenges is the Ten of Pentacles. Now that could be seen as both, so let's have a little bit more clarity in that before we go further. Ten of Pentacles for Aries, what's happening? Ten of Pentacles for Aries. Okay. Okay. A little bit more. Thank you. Thank you. Very good. Right, we have the Two of Cups, we have the Moon card, we have the Knight of Wands, and we've also got the Nine of Cups there. Okay. Interestingly, as I said before, we can see the potential stroke challenges as being one and the same. Basically being that how do you measure success? Because the Ten of Pentacles, it is abundance, yes, but it's also recognition. Because the man in the middle there has gone to a lot of effort to generate this wealth, and it's now time for him to retire, but he does have this recognition of there. So that recognition of you being successful or the income that you bring in, what's nice about that is there has been this this affirmation for you in yourself that yes, I know that I can do this, and I know that I can do this well. Also, with the Two of Cups here, it's not just for you, is it? There's another person that you're trying to keep in mind. And I feel that you're trying to prove your worth to them. Now, the reason why I say that is because the Moon card is here again. So do you feel that you have to prove to this other person, no, look, I can do this. Look how good I am at it. How invaluable I am to this. Because I feel as well that part of your insecurity may be that things are kicking into a higher gear for you with the Knight of Wands here. Are you having to do more, or are you changing in a new direction? are you in a position where you're wanting to actually give this person, this other person in your life, more? Like, as in, are you wanting to make them happier more? Are you wanting to take more energy or action into taking them places to, like for travel or for the finer things in life? Because with the Nine of Cups here as well, there is a wish there. Um, and also, this gentleman here, he's sitting in comfort because he's gone to so much effort to getting all of these cups and lining them up in a row. One stage away from completion as well. So are you thinking about quality of life for the other person? Let's have a look at the bottom of the deck. We have the King of Cups, we've got the Seven of Wands, the Chariot, and the Four of Swords. Because there's no doubt that you do love this person with all your heart. But are you having to defend how you love that person, or how you display your emotion towards them? And the thing is that I don't think that you have to think too hard about that. With the Chariot here, there's the willpower and the self belief of controlling these opposing forces here, but they gallop towards victory. And I feel that these opposing forces is your capability in you feeling the need to prove your capability. Now, I wonder if that can come down to some form of like an imposter syndrome or something. Do you feel that you have to prove your capabilities? But just take a rest, take a minute to think, take a minute to breathe. Okay? Just take a minute to breathe. In your foundations, you have the Six of Pentacles. Well, let's have a little look at that. Six of Pentacles for Aries, please. Tell me what's happening there. Six of Pentacles for Aries. Six of Pentacles for Aries. Boop. Always have to boop the flippers. Right. Okay. We have the Eight of Wands, we have the Page of Cups, the Five of Swords in reverse, and we've got the Five of Pentacles here. So in your roots and foundations is, I feel that you have a natural generosity about you. The people that you hold dear, you do give them everything that they could ever want, which is really, really beautiful. The Eight of Swords, the Eight of Wands here, being that fast action, I feel that you're quick to offer aid or generosity when it's asked for. And one of the reasons why you do that is because you have this whole Page of Cups energy here. You know, like you just want to have his whole energy of being very optimistic. And I feel that there's like a sweetness with you with that. And I feel that in the past, I feel that you did actually give somebody an awful lot, didn't you, in the past? You gave somebody nearly everything that you had, and it left you feeling it left you in a temporary hardship, a bit of a destitution. So perhaps this is part of the whole anxiousness that you have about being able to prove your worth. Let's have a look at the bottom of the deck. We have the World card, the Hierophant, you've got the Tower, the Two of Swords, and the Three of Swords. Oh, yeah. You really do have this wholesome purity to you, and you know, you had faith in people, but you were let down quite catastrophically, to the point where it did leave you going, oh my god, this is absolutely awful, I've got nothing left. And you were ultimately faced with the decision, do I cut this out from my life, or do I keep on going, because it hurt you so badly. Oh, Aries, I'm so sorry. It's horrible when things like that happen. In the recent past, you have the Page of Wands. Let's have a look at the Page of Wands, please. Page of Wands, thank you. More messages, energies. Messages, energies for Aries and the Page of Wands. Okay. Yeah, in the recent past, I think you started to, being very careful with my microphone here because this top's quite loose. In the recent past, you've actually started to explore a bit more. I feel that Nine of Wands that we saw at the bottom of the deck, you kind of like came out of the cage a little bit, and you started to explore. You thought, right, okay, I'm going to go and have a new look at things and see what's going to go on, because an opportunity came your way to have renewed feelings or new feelings entirely. And that could have come about because of this Two of Cups energy here. You felt it was safe to come back out again. And every now and then you are a little bit on the fence about that. Like, do I let that in, and how far do I let this affect me? But in your head, you know that it's in your head. You know that this uncertainty isn't what your heart wants, which is nice, because that implies that this connection that you have is a forever connection. In spite of the heartache that came before. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Cups. We have the Queen of Wands, the Ten of Cups, and we have the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, I feel that what's going on with you, Aries, is that you're having so many feelings and opportunities to shower this person that you have and yourself with whatever it is that they wanted, whatever makes them happy and sparks their joy and their growth. Because you can see yourself being incredibly happy in the future. There's harmony here. You are happy right now. You've got the really strong feeling that this is right. This was meant for you. You have the Knight of Swords and also the Five of Wands here too. But I feel that sometimes that old trauma rears its head and it leaves you feeling quite conflicted. What to consider is the Four of Wands, and that is that stability, that harmony, that the unit of the family home. Now, what is lovely too is, Aries, are you considering marrying this person? Tell me about the Four of Wands, please, for Aries. Oh, tell me about the Four of Wands for Aries, please. What's happening there? Thank you. Tell me about the Four of Wands for Aries. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So I'm laughing here, Aries, because you have the Two of Wands, right? Which talks about making a choice. Do you ask this person to marry you? Do you not? And then the next two cards you have is the Eight of Cups, which is the whole abandonment, the walking away thing. And then you've got the Knight of Swords that leaps into action. You really are in two minds over whether or not you should ask this person to marry you. Because once you make that choice of asking them, then that's it. That's the path. And there's no deviation from it. Let's look at the bottom of the deck here. We have the Lovers, the Four of Pentacles, the Empress, and we also have the Chariot here. This person is your soulmate, with absolutely no doubt about it. And not only that, but they do complete you in a way. They help you to understand yourself. With the Lovers, there's the healthy boundaries as well there, and I feel that they are helping you to figure out this whole thought process you have about you feeling that you have to prove yourself, because you have been very precious about yourself for a long time. Like you've kept yourself from other people because of this unresolved trauma that you've had about being burned, like offering so much, possibly even yourself, to other people and then not getting it back. But this person is the Empress. This person is nurturing. They are beautiful. They are abundant. They are glorious. They heal you. And the opportunity for growth with them is incredible. And as I said, there will be that ability for you with the healing of your Empress to be able to resolve these conflicting energies within you. And together you'll be victorious. You'll finally be able to rest. I think that's absolutely wonderful for you. And in the near future, of course, you have the Lovers. And if that's not a union, then I don't know what is. Tell me about the Lovers for Aries, please. The Lovers for Aries. Thank you. What messages and energies do we have for Aries and the Lovers? Oh. Do you know, the way that I'm seeing this playing out, Aries, this is absolutely beautiful energies. I mean, oh my goodness, I can't believe this. This is incredible. So yes, in the near future, that unity will blossom for you, not just for the relationship that you have, but for yourself. Your self-love and your self-respect is going to bloom like the most beautiful flower. And the reason I can say that, Aries, is because you have the Fool card, you have the Ten of Pentacles, you have the Star card, and you've also got the Page of Wands. And what's really beautiful about that is that you having this security with this individual, knowing that they love you, that they have your back, that you are healing, that you don't have to be this way anymore. This is going to bring you into a brand new chapter of your life. There's going to be so many opportunities for you. There's going to be so much exploration for you, possibly even travel. But this renewed optimism in you. And what's even better is that the abundance comes screaming through, not just in terms for what you do with your job, right? But you as an individual, because you are going to be unifying these forces within you that are the opposing force of knowing that you do a good job and feeling that you have to bluster about how you do a good job. Once you unify that, it's going to increase your productivity and your results even more, and you're going to skyrocket to a whole new level of enrichment, not because of this new healing that comes, right, with the star card here. This is the right path for you. This is the path that you're meant to take. And I feel that this union with this individual is something that you've wished for a very, very long time. You just wanted someone, just one person to see you. And what's even better is that the Page of Wands is here, as he is in your recent past. That desire to explore the things that make you happy. You're going to continue to do that. The desire you have to show this other person the things that make them happy, to shower them with that, with those gifts, it's just going to keep on going. And it'll be mutual. It'll be a mutual thing. Let's have a look at the bottom. King of Pentacles, you're going to become so much more grounded than you ever would have thought. The exploration of your healthy boundaries in this love is going to be absolutely astronomical for you. And that feeling of you having to hold on for yourself, it is still there, yes, but the Empress is by your side to tell you, you don't have to hold on to that. You know, I can hold some of this too. Oh. I want to give you a hug, Aries. That's absolutely gorgeous. No. Okay. So your view of self right now is the Page of Cups. So you'd feel like, do you feel like a kid? Do you feel like you're kind of, you're not really a grown-up? Are you kind of just waiting to see what happens? Are you surprised by how things are going? Tell me about the Page of Cups, please. Page of Cups for Aries. Thank you. Thank you. Oop. Okay. Yeah, you never thought that this was ever going to happen for you, did you, Aries? You never thought for a second that you were going to find somebody who completes you the way that they do. You have the Ten of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles. You are so unbelievably happy right now. And you're feeling a harmony within you that you haven't felt before. And it really is a true gift for you, this that came in. And I think that perhaps you're starting to see your own value. Because the Ace of Pentacles, right? Yes, it talks about a gift. And it talks about an opportunity and so on. But it can also talk about what it is that you find value in. It could be yourself. There could also be an opportunity on the horizon for you too. Maybe somebody's making you an offer of some kind because they've noticed the difference in you. because there's cause for celebration here with the Three of Cups. But what's even better is that with this Page of Pentacles here, this is so lovely. With this Page of Pentacles here, you still want to prove your worth. But with this person, it's different. You don't just want to prove how good you are and how invaluable you are at what you do, how useful you are. You want to prove to this person that you're a good person. You want to show them that you can do things properly, you can be responsible, that you're willing to learn how to do those things. I could cry, honestly. This is absolutely wonderful. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Empress, we have the Justice card, the Two of Pentacles, and we've also got the Wheel of Fortune. Yes, this Empress keeps on turning up for you, and I feel that you feel so nurtured by this individual. So nurtured, in fact, that, as I say, you're willing to look at yourself from an objective point of view, and you're willing to take accountability for your actions. I wouldn't actually be surprised at all either if this ceremony that we saw up here, if what to consider was more of a, not so much a marriage, but of a civil ceremony. Maybe you'll get married in a courthouse. Two of Pentacles. And the Wheel of Fortune, yeah, instead of you coveting your Four Pentacles and holding on to them like they're precious, you're willing to balance and you're willing to share, because this was meant for you. So, what is your environmental and external influences? Is that is Temperance. Are you waiting for the right time? Well, let me ask you a question, Aries. Is there ever such a thing as the right time? I've never found the right time for anything. Only time. The right time to me seems to be this mythical creature that nobody's ever seen. It's a reason why there's a phrase, no time like the present. Not only that, but Temperance has purpose. And they also have the ability to, Temperance has the ability to balance the masculine and feminine energies within us. Tell me about Temperance for Aries and the environmental influences. Tell me about that. Okay, tell me about that, please. Tell me about Temperance. Interesting. Okay. We have the Four of Cups, the Hanged Man, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Six of Cups on its side. Yeah. My pup. Yes, hello. Hello, Mama's busy. Mama's busy. Okay, okay, baby girl. Okay, I love you too. Mama's busy. Yes. Okay. I wonder if somebody, as well as making you wait, is somebody making you wait for something? This offer that you can see on the horizon, is that what you're waiting for? Because there's a disappointment there, there's a boredom there of having to wait. Now, with the Hanged Man, there's the energy of that. That's my other dog. Excuse me. with the Seven of Pentacles, sorry, the Hanged Man, there's that energy of having to give into the will of the universe. The change in perspective, the sacrifice even. Now, I wonder if that is you having to give up control. As I said before, that whole energy, mindset that you have of having to prove how important you are. And maybe you are very important, yes, of course, but maybe you have to relinquish some control. Because there's no doubt about it, right? You have put in an awful lot of hard work about it, yes, of course you have, but Six of Cups on its side. Is this person on the external that's making you wait? Is this somebody that you know? Somebody that you had connections from the past? Like, does somebody from the past promise you something but didn't deliver? Or is somebody from the past trying to, or something from the past is coming to collect? And that means you having to give up some control. Let's have a look at the bottom of the deck. The Eight of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, and Temperance again, and Justice. Yeah, I feel that with the Eight of Swords here, are you bound by a contract of some sort? Six of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. Oh, okay. Are you maybe... Is there maybe a bill or a loan that you haven't paid off, that you're still struggling with? And is that one of the reasons why you're having difficulty with the right time, knowing the right time to do something? And that could quite easily fall into the whole storyline of you feeling that you really want to prove to this person that you're more responsible. And that has to come to a close for you before you can make the right decision and do the proper thing by this person. Only you know, Aries, I don't. It's quite convoluted messages in there, so maybe ask yourself if you've got the whole story right too. Okay. What Spirit would like you to know is the Nine of Wands. Tell me about the Nine of Wands, please, for Aries. The Nine of Wands for Aries. What messages do you have for me there? Was that a flipper? Don't think so. Tell me about the Nine of Wands for Aries. Boop. Tell me about the Nine of Wands for Aries. Let's get some more info there. Nine of Wands for Aries. What does Spirit... Oh, what does Spirit want you to know? What does Spirit want you to know? Thank you. Where did that go? Excuse me. Let's it's rude flipping onto the floor like that. Okay, we have the over there. Four of Swords, Five of Cups, King of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups in reverse. It's been quite a chaotic reading, hasn't it? Between dogs and flipping cards and all the rest of it. Jeez, oh. Right. We have, as I say, the Four of Swords, Five of Cups, King of Pentacles, and Queen of Cups in reverse. So Spirit wants you to have a look at this cage that you've built yourself. It wants you to understand that with the Four of Swords, it's time for you to use this as a healing period because you're still in that cage. Now, it could be this cage is from you feeling that you have to prove yourself. And it could be the cage of whatever debt situation that happened in the past. But yeah, you have to rest and recuperate and to heal from that, because if you don't, you'll never really truly lose it. It's going to stay with you if you don't. There is that need to move on. Don't focus on the cups that are empty. Remember that you have cups at your back here, right? These cups are still full. They're still there. And you are stable now, Aries. You are. You're more grounded than you ever have been before. You truly are. But for some reason, you just don't have the heart for yourself. Why do you not have that ability to see you for what you are? Do you not talk about it? Have you ever talked about it? When was the last time you acknowledged and processed your feelings? You don't, because it makes you feel so defensive. You put on a show that you're enjoying life. But the truth is that you feel defeated most times. There's so many swords stuck in your back, Aries. But don't forget that you have this fierce intellect. So use that fierce intellect and analyze what is going on with you. Treat your emotions just as any other form of input. What is this? What am I feeling? Why am I feeling it? What do I need to do to process these feelings? And how do I use it? Because once you do, I promise you, right, it's gonna take a long time, okay? And it's gonna take a lot of resources and energy. But expansion is there. It's at your fingertips. You just have to lay the foundations of figuring out why you do what you do. Like, where does this come from? What trauma does this come from? What experience does this come from? Because your Empress is with you and will always be with you. And the Empress wants you to understand that you have this ability within yourself too. This ability to be abundant, to be capable of so much growth, to be nurturing, to be a healer. You can do that for you too. Well, Aries, that was pretty extraordinary for you, and Yeah, normally I would do a summary after this, but I really don't feel that I can after that. So much was talked about. But you are enough. Okay? All of us, we are enough. Everybody's life is their own, everybody's experiences are their own, everybody's capabilities are what they are. And we will never be masterpieces, never. From day zero to day whenever, we are always working on ourselves, and it is not easy, but that's the part of life. That's just how it goes. But your value, ask yourself, how do you value yourself? And how do you quantify that value? And if you don't know, ask your Empress. Your Empress turned up frequently through this reading, male or female, it doesn't matter. Your Empress has so much faith in you that it is absolutely beautiful. Right, I'm going to stop before I start crying because that's wonderful. So, Aries, if this resonated with you, then as I say, please do hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. And I'll see you for your next reading, which is for your career and finances. Okay, but in the meantime, Aries, please do take care of yourself. Okay, bye.